Guys, this is a war dance, or in other words, the dance of war from the northern part of Nigeria. It's currently being displayed in somewhere in Koforidua Zongo, you understand, as they celebrate the Eid-ul-Adha. Hi guys, what's up? What's up? Today we are at Koforidua and it's all about Eid-ul-Adha, you understand, celebrated by the Muslims. And I'm here to cover how it is celebrated in Koforidua. Be with us as we take you through the whole celebration, the whole festival. Charlie, today they are making late pound. Can you imagine the car I took actually got a problem on the way, which actually made me miss a prayer. So as usual, after Salat, Imam will give a sermon. Let's listen to the sermon a bit. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والكاتب لما سبق ناصر الحق الهادي إلى صراط المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. Allah ya karba ya maimaita mana kuma shi sha ne lamarin idi karantar wanda ke ciwo shi ne mutum duk abin da ya zama da lamarin da Allah bai da yin wannan to mutum ya yi gaba gaba wani yin wannan ka yadda komai ka kama Allah don Allah shine mai biyan bukata kamar isharar da ke cikin abin da ya faru har aka sunnanta mana wannan sunna da girma na idi shine kamar da kowa ya sani cikin Qur'ani Allah to da yake daga Allah umurni ya fito dan nan kuma shine dan shi kare da yake da shi to amma da yake Allah ne ya bukaci ya haka sai ya yarda ya yanka yaro ya ba Allah tunda Allah ne ya bashi to abin karatun shi ko abin kwaikwayo ga mu bayan cikin wannan shine duk abin da kake da shi kada abin nan ya shiga tsakaninka da Allah. Alright guys, so Imam was basically saying, he's reminding Muslims about, why we celebrate Eid and, about the story of Ibrahim and his son. And also he's saying that this should be a lesson. The lesson we should be taking from this story is we should make sure that no matter what we have, it should never get between ourselves and our God, you understand. So he also say the animal that they slaughter during the Eid-ul-Adha is not compulsory, but it's a very strong sunnah, and sunnah is something that and it's anything the prophet did that we learn from and we also do. So whatever the prophet do that you also do is called sunnah. It's not compulsory, but it has a lot of blessings in it when you do. Right now, prayers is over and people are taking pictures as usual. Some are also buying fun-ice, you understand. When we were kids, if you go to Eid without buying fun-ice or yogurt, Charlie, it's like you haven't chopped it at all. Alright guys, this is Eid-ul-Adha and it is celebrated by the Muslims to commemorate Prophet Abraham in the Bible, which in Islam he is called Prophet Ibrahim, may peace be upon him. He was told by God to sacrifice his only son, and then when it happened like that, Charlie, he was very sad about it, but he had to because it was God's command. And when he was about to slaughter his own child, God stopped him and offered him a ram instead, you understand. So this is a festival celebrated by the Muslims to commemorate what happened then, and also it's a sign of piety, obedience and kindness, you understand, because everyone is supposed to slaughter a ram, a goat, a cow or a camel, depending on what you can, what your world can buy for you. And if you don't have the money, if you don't have that world to buy, you are not supposed to. It's not by force, you understand. And things got dramatic on the way. Right now, they brought the Imam's sheep. They brought the Imam's sheep that he will be slaughtering. But then the person brought the sheep without bringing knife. Can you imagine? How you the knife to slaughter the sheep, oh Charlie. And also at a point the regional minister also came around and talked to the people and also sent His Excellency John Dramani Mohammed's wishes to all Muslims, saying Eid Mubarak to all. Charlie, my people they share camera I want to talk to them safe, Charlie, then they fear camera be easy. But thankfully I met the former assemblyman in Charlie. He agreed to talk to us about Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sunana Abdul Salam. Amma ni content creator ne kan YouTube. Sunan channel mu The Vibe Explorers. Muna shoot content game da like unguwa kaman tudu ko rafi ko bridge ababa dai da ke nature. To yau mun decide mu yi vlog game da idi. Sai sa ina son tambaye ka wadansu ababa kaɗan game da idi. Sai sa idi ina so ka ba mu history game da idi. Eid-ul-Adha ga.
Oh, Idi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sunana Honorable Akonde Labante Isa, former assembly member daga Nyerede North, Eastern Region, precisely New Japan South. To Idi, kaga in kai musulmi ne ko mu musulmai, mun san kamar muna hawa Idi biyu. Farko mun gama Eid al-Fitr, na biyu ne Eid-ul-Adha. To Idi ya kamata musulmi kana da rai, kana da lafiya. In lokacin Idi ya kai, ya kamata ka zo ka bi imam ko hau Idi, saboda akwai lada cikin kwarai, akwai lada cikin, amma dai nafila ne, amma ya kamata kowa ya zo ya yi wannan nafila in dai akwai rai da lafiya, amma dai in baka da lafiya ba dole ka force kanka.
So Honorable was basically telling us, the history behind it and how they celebrate. And he's saying if you have money, you should try and also do the slaughtering, the layer. You should try and slaughter something, and even cow, sheep, or something. Okay, so guys, we are now done praying, and right now I'll go to the Zongo to show you the rams they will be slaughtering, and then I'll be showing you how they sell their meat as well. So stick with us. So guys, we are now at the Zungu in Chale. You can see things going on. Some people, they said this particular dance they are dancing is called the war dance or the dance of war, which originates from the northern part of Nigeria, you understand? And they are doing it, as a form of entertainment to the butchers, the ones who are slaughtering the cows and things. You can see some cow they are slaughtering. The cow is struggling and things, Charlie. I can't show you the actual cow being slaughtered because of community guidelines, you understand? But Charlie, no matter the animal you slaughter, whether it's a cow, a camel, a sheep, or a goat, you still have to follow some rules in dividing it. You divide it into 3 parts: a third for yourself, a third for members of the family, and then a third for other people who are also in need, who haven't slaughtered. But mind you, you don't give it to people who have already slaughtered. You understand? So after Eid prayers, you can slaughter from that Eid day to 3 days later. So 2 days after Eid day is the deadline. If you don't slaughter in these 3 days and the 4th day come and you slaughter, it is not considered as the amamre, you understand? So that's it. And also when you slaughter on the Eid day, it is advised it is advised for the meat to be shed the next day, you understand? Alright, this is the Vibe Express with my G Rich Vibe, you understand? So guys, there are some things that goes on, but then these are the most important things in the festival, you understand? The going to eat, to pray, and after that you come home to slaughter. After that you share your meat and make merry and have fun. But then the rest of the things are not part of the the Islamic festival, so they are just things that people do. So these are the main things. If you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button so that if we post something new, you'll be one of the few people to see it first, you understand? And if you are an old viewer, you understand, who has already subscribed, thanks for watching, and we will be posting good content like this. Back then when it's Eid time like this, all the guys in the house, whether boys or men, they are all gathered in the house to slaughter and do the work of the meat. But Charlie, right now people pay others to to do these things for them, Charlie, and then they give them some of the meat as well. Charlie, I got hungry on the way, and guess what? Today is Eid-ul-Adha, and on Eid days people don't cook in the Zongo, so Charlie, I had to get myself some farm work to to retain my energy till I get home, Charlie. Be easy, baba. If you are an old viewer, you understand, who has already subscribed, thanks for watching, and we will be posting good content like this. See you next time. Peace.